There's the board. It should be about to begin.
Here we go.
14 moves in Seaside? Ouch!
That's like one of the worst goals.
Yeah, I was playing a board yesterday as a test with a couple other people. We were doing doubles since there was 3 of us. And that Seaside goal came up. I'm like, avoiding it? 16 non-nut moons and wooded. That's not horrible. 4 ground pounds. Wow. 26 unique captures.
A lot of purple coins.
A lot of purple coins. Though, actually, I think I already know what I would route this. And it would finish Day Metro?
That sounds nice. Not having to go to snow or seaside is usually a good idea. Not always, but...
Not always, but there is one negative to my routing though.
Which is?
World Peace Sand.
Ooh, yeah, without clips, that's a long goal.
That's a long goal without clips. Because I was thinking like row 1, column 5, top left, bottom right.
I think that's the only route that doesn't go to snow or seaside.
I think it is.
So yeah, we'll probably see snow or seaside on this board.
Probably.
Or World Peace.
Probably either snow, seaside, or Sand World Peace. I don't think we'll see snow though. I think there's only one snow goal, isn't it? And that's the barrier statues. So we might. There's a 12 moons in snow.
Oh, but that's even worse than 14 in seaside.
Yeah, because the snow moon. Oh right, yeah. Row 1 is snow with 12 moons in snow. I mean, it's not horrible.
Yeah, I think there are 3 lines that don't go to snow or seaside.
But yeah, I'd rather do 14 at seaside than 12 in snow. Seaside moons are at least fast.
So until now, the runners have completed Cap Kingdom. Barbs has to move. Does he realize?
Okay. Got to move.
He confused me.
I can't say much. I've done that before. I've done it there. I've done it at the end with Bowser. Like accidentally not push. I'm like, oh no, that just sucked. There goes an extra 10 seconds off my time.
So the runners are still pretty close, and Cap Kingdom is usually just the normal any percent movement. Yeah. Maybe a bit
and
simple.
Looking at this route, I don't see no cap backtracks happening this time.
Yeah, looks like it.
The only time I've seen cap backtracks is for multiple regional goals. Multiple regional goals or shard goals, which there is 4 moons from moon shards, but you don't necessarily need to go back for cap for 4.
I wouldn't go back to cap just for that one goal. That you can always win other kingdoms.
And sometimes I've seen people backtrack the cap just to get the Captain Toad. Which only is fine if you remember to get the checkpoint at the top hat tower.
Yep. Yeah, since we're already going to snow or seaside, very likely, I don't think that they will go back to cap just to get shards and or purple coins.
Yeah, there isn't even a purple coins goal for cap, is there?
Yeah, but there's 225 total, and cap gives some ones.
Yeah, I have seen people go back to cap just for that. Oh, Samurai having trouble with the T-Rex jump.
And Barbs is already collecting purple, so he already knows at least part of his route.
Yeah, he's dealing. Well, column 5 and that top left, bottom right is a great 2 lines. I don't know what the third will be though. Actually, after being pointed out that row 1 is a snow goal, how does top left, bottom right, column 5, and row 2 sound? It's a seaside finish. It does have 14 moons. It 4 pieces in and 14 moons in lake, but the thing with 14 moons in lake is with the warp painting moon, you can just do lake jump. And we've lost Barbs.
Yeah, he'll probably be back right away, so...
Yeah, I've had this issue in one of my runs where not so much the capture card messed up, but my entire PC blue screened.
All right.
So it was about 25 minutes before I got back in, which was painful. But it looks like he's working on it already, which is good.
Meanwhile, Samura1man is collecting purples as well. Is there a purples in Cascade goal or?
There is not. I think he's just going for the total.
Yeah.
There we go. He's got it back.
So you already see the movement from Samura1man. It's pretty improvised. Like no speedrun does this exact movement, so it's not perfect.
So when it comes to purples, there's usually like improvised movement.
Yeah. There are so many ways how you can get purple coins.
I do see a treasure chest skull, so I wonder if one of them is gonna get the treasure chest here.
Yeah, Barbs got it. And Samura1man already has 5 moons, so I figure he won't go for it.
He only will if he actually sees the goal.
Maybe he also has a different row, so...
Very true. Usually when I see treasure chests on a bingo board, I usually make that my 5th moon, just in case I end up going for it.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's going.
Oh!
Does he want coins? Or sub-area?
I think he wants both. And this is a sub-area that builds up a lot of coins. There is a square that's 14 area moons.
Also
and there's one for 10.
Moons.
In the diagonal.
That could be a good combo, if he gets both of them.
So I think we're going to be seeing some World Peace and Sand this time.
Oh, he didn't get the moons? He got 0 moons in there, so he just wanted coins.
He just wanted the coins.
And now he wants more coins. Okay. So for coin goals on this board, I only see purchase 6 moons and purchase 7 full costume sets.
Yeah, I see the costume sets. Where's the 6 moons? Yeah. Yeah, and that and row 5 isn't bad. Though I don't think he's been building captures yet, has he?
I don't think so. But row 5 has a lot of scary goals, especially if you're not comfortable with them, like 225 purple coins, 6... Okay, 6 moons is not bad, but 26
6 moons isn't bad. Yeah. I like column 3 minus the 14 moons in the seaside.
Yeah. I mean, you probably have to go to snow or seaside, so it's only half that, but still 14 moons is a lot. So Samura1man also arriving in Sand Kingdom now. He has more coins than Barbs, so that might be an advantage.
Like, I definitely feel the top left, bottom right, and column 5 as 2 great rows. The question is figuring out what 3rd row would go really well with that.
If you do World Peace Sand, then you will have a lot of coins. So the purchase 6 moons isn't that bad anymore.
Not at all. You get a ton of coins doing World Peace and Sand. You also get plenty of regionals.
So if you're comfortable with captures, then I'd go for row 5 as well.
Yep. Also, another thing, this would be a snow finish, but you don't touch seaside, is row 3. 4 music note moons is not a problem at all. If you're already doing 10 sub-area moons from the diagonal, an extra 4 ain't gonna hurt either.
Oh, but 28 in sand. But even if you
Ooh,
get world peace,
yeah,
it's
I did not. 28 moons is saying even with world peace is rough.
Yeah, that's 12 extra moons.
Even if you do the any percent route with the extra moons from world peace, you're still short.
Yeah. Samura1man is collecting all the purples here. They are pretty quick, the ones in the town.
Barbs is either wanting moon shards or world peace.
Yup. I think this is one of the slower moon shard goals, so...
It really is. But if he's going for that and world peace, I can see it.
Yeah, I mean he has to get it for world peace.
Yeah, since they're not allowing any cliffs. Speaking of which, they're not allowing any cliffs, but they're allowing hint arts.
Exactly, the 1.2 hint arts that give 200 coins each. They are allowed. We will also see if the runners are opting to call Jaxi here. Because those are quick goals.
That is a quick goal on Row 5.
Yeah, it's a goal that they have to do here, so that will give us a bit of information on what they are gonna do.
Yeah. So far, the only thing I know for sure is I do feel like they're both going... I feel they're both going for the top left, bottom right diagonal. I have no clue from beyond that. And yeah, while looking at this, I'm actually starting to agree with what you were thinking with adding Row 5 to that.
Row 5, yeah. If you already have the purples.
Yeah, plus if you do column 5, if you also do column 5, that's basically a free square with a Jaxi stands.
Yeah, true. And even without, it's so quick.
Yeah.
BBarbs
4 music notes is
Jaxi ruins.
Yep, so I think he's gonna call Jaxi. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, did Samura1man die, or did he go back here?
He fell, I believe.
Oh, rip.
Ooh.
Losing a bit of time here, but nothing too bad.
So, is he gonna do Jaxi room for the music notes? In the regionals? It looks like it. There's some quick regionals here, and there's a music note moon here.
Yep.
That is another
music note.
Yeah, but there is another positive to doing world peace in sand if you have a music note goal.
Samura1man has to be careful there. Yeah, he's not doing the scary skip, he's just playing it safe.
Yeah. Don't we all want a Jaxi? All of us want a Jaxi.
But with better controls, please.
Oh gosh, yes.
That's Barb's first note moon.
He's gonna pick up these quick regionals.
Also, this counts as sub area, so if he's going for that.
Yeah, this is also 2 sub areas. This is a slower sub area, but you do get a lot done in it.
Exactly. Oh, Samura1man got a capture.
Going for the captures. I like that.
It's a free capture that you usually don't, you usually don't capture him because he just loses time. But since he captured him, we can be pretty sure that he's going for...
We're pretty sure he's going for the unique captures.
It could have been an accidental
not sure which
capture.
way he's going. Could have.
Yeah.
We'll see if he does any more.
The Moai is next to a moon shard, and sometimes if you want to grab the moon shard with your cap, then Cappy can throw you and home in on the Moai. Barb's calling Jaxi. But Jaxi's too close,
He's not.
so he
It's
can't.
too close still. You gotta get him a little bit further.
Yeah, that's far enough.
He did it for the emote. Oh right, I forgot about that. Sword of Samurai's emotes is one of them. I forgot about that.
So I think the routes diverge a bit here. Samura1man is going for those sub-areas up here. And Barbs went back to get to the Jaxi sub-area.
Yep, and now dealing with Pyramid.
Okay, so at this point world peace is guaranteed for Barbs.
Yep.
Except if I'm missing a goal. Samura1man heading to the Sphinx. That will give him a lot of coins and a treasure chest moon.
Yep. Which I believe is the first for Samurai?
Yeah, I think so. Barbs is at 2 if I remember correctly. And Barbs getting those sneaky purples up there in the ceiling.
Barb's getting number 3 here. Ooh, that's a painful.
Yeah.
That's a painful death.
It even looked like he would make it, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it looked like he had it. Regrab the move for the extra points.
And Samura1man also talking to Jaxi.
Yep. Which is no surprise. I think both of them. Seems both of them are needing to do something with Jaxi. So
Yeah, let's see if he also goes into sub area.
let's see if we got a clean brutal fight here.
Okay, he's skipping the sub
No
area.
Jaxi. Yeah, no Jaxi ruins.
That either means that he's not going for nodes or that he knows faster nodes.
That's what I think too. I think he died a little too soon, which is why he missed it.
Yeah, Barb's brutal fight is going smoothly.
There's 2 Jaxi stands for Samurai. I'm definitely calling that row 5 for Samurai. Row 5 and the top left, bottom right. I don't know what his third line is yet, though.
Yeah, it's hard to predict runners' routes.
Though if he gets the other 2 Jaxi stands, we can basically figure it there.
Yeah.
Purchasing the moon.
Confirming row 5.
Yep, further confirming row 5. He's technically already done in sand. He's not going to world peace sand, so no, he's not doing the diagonal.
Oh, okay. That means we have different routes. That's always exciting.
Definitely. Because Samurai is leaving sand.
That doesn't mean that he's ahead, but...
Not in the slightest. More often, I've actually seen a lot of cases where the one further in the story is actually the one behind.
Yeah, it really depends on the board.
Very much
I'm wondering
so.
if Barbs is going for 28%. Because he already has a lot.
He could at this point. I think that's his 4th Jaxi stand, or at least that's definitely his 3rd. I don't know if that might be his 4th. He hasn't marked them.
Good. I don't remember which ones he got, but yeah.
I've seen him do 3. Okay, yeah, he's done 4. He didn't mark 2.
Yeah, that
Cascade backtrack. Oh yeah, to buy the moon.
Exactly. He probably didn't mark 2 because he's not going for row 5, or at least for that goal.
And he's doing timer challenges.
Oh.
You might be going the other diagonal.
Yeah, if he's going for timer challenges in Cascade, then he has to be going for that goal.
Yeah, the other diagonal, bottom left, top right makes sense here. And it's not a bad goal. It's not bad.
Bottom left, top. He's getting the captures anyway.
I agree. Night Sand looks awesome.
Yeah, that doesn't look bad. The wooded goals are pretty quick. The seaside goal isn't that hard, especially if you have to go to one of seaside or snow anyway. And he's already going for the captures, so that looks like a good row for him.
Yeah, and 16 non-nut moons is fine. If you don't need any other moons from wooded, just basically get only 16 non-nut moons and call it a day.
Yeah, and you have to go to deep woods anyway, and there are no nuts down there. We can get like 6, or at least 5, I'd say 5 quickish moons down there.
Yeah. Yeah, 5 pretty quick. A few of them are...
Yeah, Barbs is still collecting more moons, so he's probably going for that 28.
Oh my.
And Samura1man got his second timer challenge and got some more purples.
We got ourselves Sand World Peace happening. Let's go.
Samurai collected almost all of the purples in Cascade.
Almost. He got a lot of purples.
But he also did a revisit, so he had a lot of chances to get them.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
Did he get the treasure chest?
I don't think so. But Barb's got the one in this underground. So he's at
he's
4
already
now.
he's already at no, he's at 5.
Oh, 5. Oh, he got the Sphinx, probably.
Yeah, he got Sphinx. Oh, missing!
Oh. Rip.
Oh, that hurt!
Okay, at least he doesn't have to repeat the whole phase, just this one. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. So Samura1man ignoring that notes moon? Or is he getting it later?
I don't think he needs the notes moon.
Yeah, he didn't go for 4 taxi stands.
Yeah, he don't seem to be going for column 5. The only reason he would grab the notes moon is if he's going for 14 moons in the lake, which I don't see at this point. I feel like 2 of Samurai's is bottom left, top right, and then row 5. Barbs is doing the top left, bottom right, column 5. I don't know what his other is either.
To be honest, if Samura1man's going for row 5 and top, bottom left, top right, then he could go for column 5 as well. That looks like a pretty quick goal.
Yeah. At that point, he would have actually had it almost completely done by now.
Yeah, maybe he's not confident in note moons or treasure chest moons.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's found something else that we are missing completely.
Well, I'm looking around to see what another row he could do. I mean, is he crazy enough to do column 3?
Well, he has to get already 4 moons in Seaside, and the rest is not too bad.
True. Seaside moons aren't bad in general.
Barb's going for that sub-area that we almost never see in a bingo, because it's post-world peace. It has some purples though, and some captures as well, like the rocket.
He gets the rocket capture already. He gets the extra purple. He didn't bother with the... I think he just wants the moons.
Okay. But I thought he was going for the 225 as well, so... Oh, he's going for those. Interesting. Maybe he missed them.
Possibly.
Okay, that's 2 more sub-areas for Barbs. And a short moon for Samura1man, probably.
Okay, Barbs got grabbed 28 moons in sand.
Yep.
Again, I think he's doing row 3. I think row 3 is his 3rd line.
For Barbs.
Yeah, because he's getting the sub areas, and it's a snow finish with only 2 barrier moons and done.
Yeah, it looks like it. Column 4 has seaside, so that won't be... Or wait. No, he hasn't committed yet to one of those 2.
He can still go for either of them. But he's already working on sub areas, which he already has to.
Yeah. And he didn't mark Call Jaxi from 2 stands, so it can't be column 4.
Yeah, if he had marked the Call Jaxi from 2 stands, I would have said column 4. Though 2 barrier moons... 2 barrier runes are about the same speed as 4 ground pounds at Seaside.
Yeah, probably.
And column 4, he'd also have to get 24 in Wooded.
He is getting that anyway, from the diagonal.
True. So yeah, honestly, column 4 I think would benefit him better. Unless he doesn't want to hunt down the regionals and Lake.
He's probably getting regionals anyway. Maybe not 30, but...
I don't think he's going to get 30, though. 30 is a lot in Lake. He's getting 24 moons and Wooded anyway, because he's doing that diagonal.
I think once we're past Wooded, the routes will be more clear.
Once we're through Wooded, I think we'll basically know both routes.
Samura1man was just passed some free captures there, like the Lucky 2. And well, I don't know if he got the telescope and the Goomba.
I don't think so.
The Lucky 2 is definitely something that he could have got on the way.
We'll see if he gets it. He may not be going for the captures, and he may be going on row 4. I'd be kind of mad, but
it's still hard to say so early on.
It really is. Yeah, Lake Purples are bad.
What if you have down throws?
Barb's going to get this music note moon.
Yeah, that will be his 3rd or 4th if he got the other one in Lake as well.
I believe this is number 3. Yes, triple bingo speedrun tournament. Wait, Samurai just went and got the okay, I think he is doing captures.
Yeah.
He may have gotten the Lakitu and we didn't realize it.
Maybe.
Or he's going to get the Lakitu now.
Yeah, he realized.
Back to sand.
Oh, he's getting the Warp Painting Moon Square.
Right.
Wait, is he going for road 2? No, wait, that's Barb's goals. I just mixed up the colors.
Is he gonna mark it?
Yeah, Barbs has the 4 note moons now.
He did mark it.
Is that maybe a column 3 for Samurai?
Column 3 would be kind of mad, but I could get it. I could get behind that. So row 5, column 3, bottom left, top right.
Yeah, that could very well be.
And someone in chat just said that. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling that too.
Both in the Odyssey right now on the way to Wooded. They're so close together, but their routes are so different.
Yeah. Barbs is top left, bottom right, column 5, and then either row 3 or column 4. I guess it really depends on whether he wants to finish Seaside or Snow.
Yeah, I think both are viable on this board.
Already securing his exit. Getting that capture for some purples.
Samura1man buying the moon. Did he buy a moon
In Lake? Yes.
He bought one everywhere, right? That
Yeah, he hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't missed them yet.
Yeah, so 6 moons will be easy for him. Barb's getting some quick moons in deep woods by using that T-Rex. Going to capture, so he's probably still not going for captures. Yeah, I think he missed too many captures to go for 26 by this point.
Yeah.
Wow, both leaving deep woods simultaneously. Even though they did completely different things.
Samurai went back.
I think he just wanted the purples up there.
Probably.
Because I saw him, he wanted to go for them before he went down, but he missed them. So maybe he really wanted those.
Getting the rock capture. I mean, if he's going to Seaside, getting 26 captures still isn't too bad. With missing some.
Yeah, still possible, I think. He also got the Knuckle Talk hand, so he could still do those. But he has probably enough for them.
We'll see by how many moons Barb gets if he's doing row 3 or column 4.
Yeah, that will be interesting.
Well, looking at it at this point, for Barbs, I'd recommend row 3. Since he's already doing 10 sub-area moons. You can just get another 4. Because the 2 barrier moons are sub-area moons.
No, they are not.
Oh, they're not?
No, the only sub-areas in snow are really doors.
Or the outside door, the outside doors.
Yeah. Also the outfit door.
Oh yeah, the outfit door. I don't know if anyone's gonna go through trouble for the outfit door. Yeah, my mistake on that. Huh, I'm not sure what he wants to do. We will see. Is Samurai going to try to get the T-Rex capture here?
He already got it in Cascade, so he doesn't need it, but he might want the T-Rex for some quick moons.
Or coins.
Can you get coins from the T-Rex?
From breaking all these blocks up.
Oh yeah, they give some coins. Can you dupe those coins?
But I don't think so. Yeah, I think he just wanted the moon.
BBarbs is getting a quick sub area here. Samurai probably going to break that other rock to get this ground moon.
And then he's gonna get out of there.
Oh, he's even planting.
He's gonna get the timer.
Yeah, he plants the seed so it can start growing, because that will save some time. And at this time he is doing a different mood, so that's really smart of him.
Did he forget where he planted?
I think he's looking for the coin coffer capture.
Ah, yeah.
Because that can be hard to find sometimes.
I think it's usually down here by the water, though. He's not gonna bother at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he will have enough anyway. So BBarbs has been collecting nut moons, as well as no nut moons.
He could be going for the 24 moons. It would make sense here.
Yeah.
Which would secure column 4 for him. But he didn't get 30 regionals in Lake. That's the big one.
Not true. Oh, but it's for the top left, bottom right.
True.
It's the 24 moons.
So he needs it anyway. But I think at this point, yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say he's doing row 3.
Not sure if Samura1man got the deep woods 3 capture. I know that he passed it the first time, but I'm not sure if he went back for it. But you can always check the captures in the
Yeah, he can easily check captures though, thankfully.
Yeah, that's easy to track. Or backtrack, kind of. Because you have to open the menu, which... Oh, there we go. 17.
That's actually not bad.
He'll get 5 in Metro, which would be 22, and then 4 more, which he can get.
4 more on Seaside.
I don't think there's 4 in Seaside, but he can get 2 at least, and then 2 in Lost. Should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, because he can glide and Lost for 1 capture and
The Wiggler.
And the Wiggler, yeah. So yeah, he should be fine with captures. So I believe he only has 1 Moonshards moon? No, I think he got the 1 in Lake, did he?
I don't think so. But I can't say.
I don't know. He still needs Moonshard moons though. I think the viewfinder is after World Peace, though.
Yeah, but there's one in almost every kingdom. Did he get it in Lake? Because he just passed it right there.
He may have gotten it in Lake.
Oh, he's getting the Poison Piranha plant. That's also... Well, it's not an easy capture, but it's a capture.
It is a capture.
The annoying thing is that you first have to throw a rock at the piranha plant so that it doesn't eat Cappy when you throw Cappy at the plant. Okay, BBarbs is not yet finished with the wooded. He still needs the 20.
BBarbs will have no problem at this point getting the 24 because he'll probably... He may go ahead and do World Peace.
Think so?
He might.
There are enough moons that he doesn't have to get it.
Yeah, it comes down to whether he decides to actually do it or not.
It's pretty slow, especially if you have, or at least only for 5 moons it's pretty slow, because you still need to watch the cutscene from the moon before that, and then the cutscene after getting world peace.
Very true.
And he can just as well grab.
No,
some
that would be a complete madman move, though.
True.
He did that. Doing World Peace Insane and Wooded with there not being a World Peace goal on board for multiple World Peace kingdoms. Ooh, that hurt a little.
Yeah, it's not a bad bonk though.
Yeah, I think wooded sub areas are gonna be where a couple of these moons come from.
Yeah, although those
they'll probably do this. They'll probably do the sub area right up here. Yep. Samurai having trouble with the brutal fight.
Yeah. If you miss that that
you
hit,
miss that. Yeah, you miss that hit. It's bad.
it's hard to recover. Especially you're not used to hitting him while he's already spinning around. So that makes it even harder.
Yeah.
Oh, Barb's getting those purples with tank shots and almost dying, but looks like he has everything under control.
You're not wrong. More like take a shot every time the commentators are confused. We don't want people.
Well, we usually are confused because there's so many things the runners can't do.
And he's gonna get this sub area for his last 2 minutes.
I would have probably opted for the rocket sub area, although
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's actually fast.
I don't know. He was already here, so it makes sense to go ahead and get this one.
Yeah, true. Gives him some time to relax and think about his route or something. Doing a cool jump as well, which doesn't even save time. Except
Samurai saying goodbye to Wooded.
Yep. He did have to collect less wounds though, so that makes sense that he's leaving quicker.
Yeah.
Earlier. And I think he's counting his purples.
He's counting his he's counting his purples.
It's quite hard to keep track of them. Like sometimes at the end of a kingdom, you throw Cappy on the globe, and then you're wondering, wait, how many purples did I get? And they don't show anymore in the top left corner because you're already in a cutscene.
Yep.
Then the only way is to open your map and cycle through the kingdoms. And Barb's leaving Wooded as well, so they're still pretty close kingdom-wise. Still hard to say who is ahead routing or bingo-wise. So yeah, Samura1man is doing the cloud fight, which is the same as in any percent and every other category.
Yeah, there's like no difference between categories for this fight. Samurai needs like 50 more regionals.
That's not a lot, actually.
Nah, between Lost and Metro, those will do it right there.
I think he's getting the 40 regional coins in Metro as well as a goal.
Yeah, Column 3 seems likely at this point.
That was a good boss fight from Samura1man. Let's see how Barbs will do. Though those runners are both pretty good, so we can expect good fights.
I think both of them are just gonna rush through Lost at this point.
Ooh, that was close.
It almost went really badly. Maybe just 10.
Barbs just got
Samurai...
the one-tail jump.
Yeah.
And yeah, Samura1man got the 3 jump really easy, I think. I didn't see his setup, but it looked like he got it first try.
Yeah, he got it first try. He had no issues.
Yeah, Barb's
He's gonna
finishing
go
off
up.
the Bowser really easily.
He's gonna go up here and buy this moon.
Yeah, it should be his 5th moon that he bought.
Yeah, this should be 5. And then he can get the last buy during Night Metro.
Yeah, night or day metro. I think day metro fits better into the route.
Yeah, whichever one, yeah. Ooh, just missing the butterfly.
And deciding to get this backup moon here. Barb's struggling a little bit with this jump. But that looks like a good attempt. And
he got it.
Yeah, I think Lost is pretty any percent for those 2 runners. Except the shot moon, of course. And did you see if Samura1man captured one of the wigglers?
Yeah, building the captures. Too bad you can't capture the Klepto, that'd be fun.
Yeah, and the hat grabbers could also count as captures. Would be pretty convenient.
I don't think they count as captures, though, do they?
Oh, they don't.
I don't think so.
They grab your hat, you don't really capture them.
Yeah, that'd be nice, but it wouldn't really do much unless you want to shoot them away, shoot away from the area.
Yeah. I think Samura1man hasn't gotten Gliding yet, but he can get it later because he has the checkpoint.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised he didn't get it.
I mean, I think one of the speedruns route is that you get the checkpoint on top, get some other moons, death warp back up, and then get the Gliding to go to the island and then back to the Odyssey.
That makes sense.
So I expected him to do that. But now he got a different checkpoint, so he would have to warp, which is still possible. Also, he's getting the moon shard. So
I do think Barbs is at either 10 or 12 for sub areas. And Samurai getting the moon shards, man. I can't remember, but I want to say this is either his 2nd or 3rd.
Yeah, I think I counted 2. Like this is the 2nd.
2 for I know 2 for sure, but I don't know if he did Lake. Whoa! Mirrored here. What is this? Perfectly in sync.
That's so interesting. They always take so different routes, but they always end up.
He did do Lake, so he has he did do Lake, so he has a 3.
Oh, okay.
So he can do 1 in Metro. That was so awesome how they were in sync like that.
Sub areas in Metro are usually not a problem because even the any percent route has 1 sub area in it. And then there are at least 2 other ones that are pretty quick. It's just it just depends on how well you know the other sub areas. Because especially the moonshard areas are typically not used in many speedruns. So both grab those three purples at the beginning, and then proceeding with the any percent route. Samura1man is just like 1 second ahead, and it looks pretty awesome. Like both are doing almost the same. Now they diverge a bit. Barb's getting that down throw to get those 3 or 4 purples. And barely losing any time. He lost 3 purples.
Few extra purples. Ooh.
Uh,
I heard a little bit for Samurai.
it doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh!
Matters now.
Now it matters just a little.
And yeah, Barbs got those purples pretty smoothly. I think Barbs did some all purple coins runs actually, so he has a lot of knowledge for the purples. And with a goal like 225 regional coins, that's really helpful. I think Samurai hasn't done all purple coin runs, but he has done all unique boons, which gets some purples.
That jump right there is what scares me in this part when I'm doing any kind of runs.
Yeah, if you miss
Always
that jump,
does. You miss
so
that jump, you lose so much. Can we get a quick Mecha Wiggler?
Barb's getting those slow purples up here. At least they feel slow. I don't know if they were really slow because he got up here pretty quickly after that.
Very true. Alright, let's see if Samurai gets that 2 cycle.
Oh,
He somehow missed it.
That was unfortunate.
I thought he had it. Barbs gets it.
Nice. Yeah, that was a pretty good night matter for Barbs.
They both had a pretty good night metro, but the 3rd cycle for Mega Wiggler hurt Samurai a little.
Yeah, they're still pretty synced up.
Yeah, they're still pretty close as far as story-wise. Thing is, despite the way the bingo board looks, this is very close.
Yeah, that's true.
I still haven't a clue what Samurai's 3rd line is. I mean, he could be mad and going for the 14 moons in Seaside, but
I think he is.
I think so. It lines up perfectly.
Yeah, 2 barrier moons in snow is pretty. It's really quick compared to 14 moons in Seaside, so it will.
I think Barbs is doing row 3, so I think we're pretty sure on everyone's route at this point.
Exactly. Now it's just come.
Yep.
Depending on the purple coins count, everything can still be decided in this race.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
So I have no idea how many Barbs has. We will be able to count them at the end, so that won't be an issue. But it's hard to predict how far ahead. Who
I
is
think
ahead.
right now he's focusing on just getting as much as he can, and then he'll just check after he's done with everything else and hope he's got it.
He's doing the all-purpose route here. Samura1man getting a moon chart down there.
Barb's already at 40 coins, 40 regionals metro.
Yeah, but he
But if
doesn't.
he's gonna mark that stuff, he's not going for it.
Oh.
Definitely follow the runners.
Yeah, Barb is really confident in those purple coins. He knows exactly where they are.
This should be the last moon shards.
If he got the ones in Lake, then this will be his last moon shard.
It'll show if he marks it in just a moment.
And Barb's counting his purple coins.
Yep, that was 4. This is gonna be ridiculously close. Barbs needs 3 squares. And Samura needs 4.
Yeah, let's see how well Samura1man knows his Metro purples.
I think that's what this is gonna come down to. This is gonna come down to how quickly he can get his purples, how quickly he can get out of Metro, and how quickly he can get 14 moons in Seaside.
Yeah, the 14 moons are a bit worrying, but still, everything can happen.
He seems to know his purples pretty well.
Ooh, Barb's almost missing that moon because the moon wasn't loaded yet. Yeah, both runners have a similar moon count right now, but Samurai still needs some purples, and Barb
still needs 14.
I think he needs
Barbs also needs, yeah, he needs another sub area, and Barbs needs a few more purples to hit that big goal. And this was the best sub area to pick.
Yeah, that's the quickest one, and it's even in the any percent route, so it has to be quick, right?
Yeah, both any percent and world pace runs the sub area.
Okay, that was number 14 for him.
Yep. So at this point, Barbs just needs to rush to snow, get those barrier moons, count his purples, and if he's short, you can get him in snow.
Yeah, that should be enough in snow. There will be the last 2 moons for Barbs in this kingdom. Samura1man just needs 3 more and can pretty much get them up here. Then.
Some does, Neo. It really comes down to the runner. Barb's probably going to get a couple more purples.
Yep. I think the purples in Metro are faster than the ones in Snow because they are spread out in the
Very much so.
Or in the sub rooms. And Samurai needs some more purples as well. Oh, those are the last 3 that he needs. Ooh, Barb's got the 225.
So does Samurai, he just hasn't marked it.
Didn't he need 10 more than that. He could get those in Seaside, but I think he wants them.
He got the X. He got like 20 and. He got like 20 and lost.
Oh, he wants the rocket capture. Oh, interesting.
Smart. Yeah, he's got the 225. So, what happens first? Samurai gets 14 moons in Seaside, or Barbs gets 2 barrier moons?
Exactly.
I think they're only going to finish within like a minute or 2 of each other.
Also, Samura1man has to choose Seaside. That can sometimes be a problem.
What?
Because if you're mashing too much, then you will choose Snow first. But he knew it and he managed to choose Seaside.
I've done that. It's painful.
You can actually exit to the home screen and restart the game. And then you can choose again, but it will lose you a lot of time.
So much time. But it's still not as much time as doing all the snow.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, Seaside moons are fast, but can't even be fast enough with them.
Yeah, Barbs also knows this shortcut, which makes this barrier moon really.
Oh yeah, that is the short barrier moon. The other one will probably be the poison room.
Yeah, probably.
Poison or moon shards. It won't be Rango.
Moon shards are pretty slow. There's also a cool jump in the poison room that lets you skip the whole level. But it's not used anymore. It was used in World Peace before clips were found. But yeah, it's pretty hard. At least I couldn't get it. Yeah, Barb's getting close to that moon. And he gets it. So that should be GG. Yeah, there he stopped his timer.
True. Barb should probably confirm purple coins for us.
Can also ask the runners if they want to come for an interview. But there he is. He's showing the purples.
All right.
Yeah, Box has even more than he needed.
Yeah, so much more than needed.
Yeah, Samura1man was also really close. Just the 14 seaside moons were longer than the 2 barrier moons, which...
Which, not only that, I think column 3 may not have been the best pick for the last line.
For Samura1man. Yeah, I think column 5 could have been better.
Yeah, I think column 5 would have gone a lot better for Samurai. Good race, Barbs.
GG, Barbs.
This was a close race.
I can not hear anything. Give me 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Okay, can someone talk?
Yep, can you hear us now?
Okay, I can hear now. I had the wrong output.
Good game. This was a very close one.
Yeah, I changed my route twice, but
Oh, really?
it ended up working out. Yeah. I was going to do the top row since it worked with the 225 purples, but I really didn't want to do so many moons in snow.
Yeah, we mentioned that very early. We were looking at 12 moons of snow and 14 at Seaside. I'm like, no. No. Seaside moons were faster than snow moons. But I didn't put the 2 barrier moons out of the question, which is what you ended up doing.
Yeah. It ended up being kind of awkward.
Samurai having to backtrack or go forward to get captures.
Oh, really? The team is one. Oh, I think he didn't get the collide and then lost.
He did not.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
unfortunate.
think the awkward thing about my route was that I got 225 purples, which I think is the highest for a short bingo, and I had no purple goals that I ended up doing.
Oh, you had none?
Yeah, no, nothing on his route was a purple goal.
Whoa.
I mean, he actually completed one of them, but he wasn't going for any of them.
Yeah.
But that, your purple coin routing was really good.
Very.
Yeah, I'm
Looks
one
like
of
he wants
the
the
like,
Paragon
3
buff.
people that's done a lot of all purples runs, so
That's 26.
I know where all the purples are, so.
Yeah, it really showed your all purple coin knowledge.
Yeah, that's
Samurai confirming
that's one of
page
the-
regionals.
yeah,
Although there was one thing that bothered me, Barbs,
Yeah.
In the sub area in sand.
all purple routes.
Sorry, you were cutting out there.
Yeah, I told you my mic
He said his
kind of
mic
cuts out.
cut out here and there.
Yeah,
Good game. It was a good game, though. It was within 5 minutes of each other. Though Samurai did forget to split his timer.
Yeah, I was definitely close. I was worried that at the beginning when my capture card cut out that there was going to be a problem, but I had to just unplug it and plug it back in. I hate Elgato so much, but it ended up working most of the time, so we're good.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
a problem.
This is why I go. This is why I went with Razor with mine.
So yeah, welcome Samurai.
Yeah, it was a good game.
GG.
GG.
This one, both y'all were going really well. Like, when y'all were leaving Lost, both streams were 100% in sync.
Already?
Yeah, y'all hit the globe at the exact same time, and everything just... It was like the moment.
So yeah, welcome Samurai.
Yeah, I
it
think
was a good game.
once I got out of Lost, the only things I needed were the 2 sub areas, which are in the any percent route, and then coins. So
Yeah.
my metro was probably
This one, both y'all were going
easier
really
run.
well. Like, when y'all were leaving
Mine
Lost,
wasn't too much.
both streams
I
were
actually
100%
one
in
sub
sync.
already the torch. Already? This was my last one.
Yeah, y'all hit the
I got
globe
one
at the
la-
exact same
one
time,
shard in
and
it, lost.
everything just...
Slow part.
It was like
there, so
the moment.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think
didn't want to go to
once I
Captain
got out of
General,
Lost, the only
because
things
that
I
shard
needed
took some-
were
takes a while,
the
but
two
there's
sub
two of them,
areas,
so
which are in the
that's
any
fast.
percent route.
Yeah. But
And then
since it was just 4
coins.
moon shards and not
So
5 or 6,
my
you really need to
metro
go
was
back
probably
this
just
time.
easier
But
routing.
then, we noticed you
Mine wasn't
missed
too
the
much.
Glidon
I had
capture
to
and
get
lost.
one sub area with a Sarge. Sorry, my last one. I got
We
one
looked and we
one
saw that you
shard
missed the
in Lost.
Glidon capture and lost, which
Slow
led you to go
bar,
to
it
Cap
was
and
there,
get
so-
Paragoomba.
Fine. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
going to Cap Kingdom if I get that rocket in a metro, then I have takes a while, but there's one capture in seaside, so I feel like I wasn't gonna
Yeah.
win that.
But
that
since it was
point
just
anymore.
4 moon shards and not 5 or 6, you didn't really need to go back to Cap this time.
I'm not sure what I missed in
But,
the Cap.
Then,
Lost.
we noticed you missed the Glidon capture
Yeah.
and lost. It took us a little while to figure out both
sorry?
of y'all's routes. Like, we looked.
Here's the
and
thing.
we
If you
saw that
turn
you
one of
missed
y'all's
the
routes
Glidon
90
capture and
degrees,
lost, which
you
led you to
literally
go to
line
Cap
up
and
with
get
the other person.
Paragoomba's route.
Yeah, I was thinking like, okay,
It's
if I get
just
that rocket in a metro, then
ridiculous.
I only have one capture in seaside, so I feel
Yeah,
like I
we did
wasn't gonna
the
win that
opposite.
point anymore. Yeah, you ended up going to snow. I'm not sure what I missed in that Cap. I lost.
Yeah, one person had
Yeah,
top left, bottom right, and the other had bottom
we
left,
were-
top right. One had the middle row, the other had the middle column. It was completely different routes, but it ended up being pretty close. So
Yeah, it was a really good game.
Yeah. For this race, I wasn't too prepared other than just doing any person than learning all unique moves. So I wasn't too prepared, and so I wasn't expecting anything. But hopefully a close race. So yeah, I think it's a single elimination. So I'm out. Right?
Yeah, sadly.
Too bad. But yeah, GG Barbs. Good luck on your next
Yeah,
match.
it was a good
it
race.
was a good race.
At the start, like every time when I do bingo at the start, it's just so confusing what you want to do. So what I was doing, I was in a cascade a little bit, messing around. Then I realized I cannot do timer challenge yet, so I will come back. Then that's how I chose my rows.
You can actually do timers on first visit.
Oh yeah, you can, but you can't buy a moon. Which
Oh yeah,
was-
exactly.
Yeah, I couldn't buy a
Yeah.
moon, so I had to revisit.
So I figured he'd just go back for the timers at the same time.
Yep. And getting those purples as well. There's lots of them there.
I think the biggest hurt to you was probably column 3. Having to go to Seaside.
Well, I have that ground bounce as well in Seaside.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were discussing it a bit, and we figured that column 5 would have been a good choice for you, but then
Yeah.
we weren't sure how confident you were with treasure chest moons and music note moons.
Actually,
I would have done that.
he had the treasure chest moons already. He had the treasure chest moons throughout this. I think, but yeah, because the music note moons aren't a big deal, and he already called Jaxie from 2 stands, so 2 more wouldn't have hurt either.
Yeah, instead of doing regionals, one per point and 14 moves in Seaside, column 5 would have been better. It seems like 2 music notes in Lake, then somewhere else.
Two music notes in Lake.
I did two and
2 music
sand.
notes in Sand.
Yeah,
You
that's
would have
what I
gotten them
did.
all between them 2.
There's also one in Metro and one in Seaside if you had missed any of them.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which, if it was 6 music note moons, you would have had to go all the way to Seaside to get that last one.
Were you set on your route from the beginning, Samura1man?
sorry.
Were you set on your route from the beginning, or did you change your route at some point?
I wanted to end my route in Seaside, so I looked at ground moves and 14 moves at the same time. So then I ignored column 5 completely. I was thinking of Jaxie's doing them both. Then I was like, eh. probably was a back goal for ignoring column 5 instead of 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to miss a row or a line that is quick, so that's normal.
For example, column 4 would be good, but then I would have to do sand 28 moves, no thanks.
And the 24 moves and wooded.
It wouldn't be too bad
that.
when you get... Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad if you get them with nuts then. I had to keep an eye on how many moves I would be getting without hitting a nut.
Yeah. Usually when I see the 16 non-nut moons goal, and I don't have any other wooded moon goals, that or sub-area goals, that's usually the only moons I get are non-nut. So I just make sure that, well, that means I know I have 16, since it takes 16 to get out the kingdom.
Yeah. I also was collecting lots of regionals for 225, which we both did.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, both y'all went straight for that one immediately.
Yeah, for me, it definitely would have been better to do column 5 instead of 3. But that's just like you notice that after the race completely, you know. When I set with my routes, I just don't change anything unless I notice that oh wait, I can do this instead. But it's right in the beginning or middle, but not at the end anymore.
Crazy enough, the route that Barbs did was actually the route me and Zimpars eventually settled on early on, that we thought was the best route.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we were sitting there thinking like, well, the top left, bottom right diagonal was great regardless, even with the both decent singing. Column 5 was great. And we were just trying to think, what row could go with that? And we eventually settled on column 3 because 2 barrier moves is still faster. Not column 3, row 3, because 2 barrier moves is still faster than row 1's 12 moons.
Yeah, I try to pick one of the 2 diagonals at the very beginning and see which one's better, and if neither of them are good, then
yeah. In this case, both of them were good. Both of them just had one goal that many people don't really care for.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't care for. Yeah.
If Barbs went for row 5 instead of 3, he wouldn't have had to go to snow at all.
No, he wouldn't have. He would just have been very mindful of captures.
Yeah.
I probably would have ended up going back to cap though to get the moon shards, because I really don't like the one in Lost.
Well, yeah, I would have too at that point to get more captures.
Yeah, captures.
There's only one capture in Cap Kingdom.
Yeah, but that is the Paragon.
I'd use it towards sub areas too, I guess.
Oh yeah, that would have done wonders for sub areas.
Sub areas are vast. But yeah, thank you for the commentary and the restream. Really
No
appreciate
problem.
it.
This was a fun race. We knew from the start this one was going to be close. So, and yeah,
I was hoping for a close race, so I'm not too sad about it.
Oh yeah. Plus, I think we're all happy for that perfect moment of the perfect sync leaving Lost with the Odyssey cutscene. That was just perfect.
Did you have perhaps any funny moments happening, like unaccepted deaths?
I don't really remember.
Well, anything else y'all would like to say before we close this out?
Please follow the commentating.
And follow the runners also, guys.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for the commentary again. Follow the commentators.
Yeah, thanks for the run. It was interesting to watch.
Oh yeah, this was a great race, and it looks like we still got 3 bingo races. We got 1 tomorrow and 2 on Saturday. So far, that's scheduled.
Also, in half an hour there will be a race from Ultimate Decathlon, so make sure to stay tuned if you want to see that. Also, there are Link to the Past randomizer runs going on the other speed gaming servers.
Oh yeah, you'll almost always find Link to the Past races.
And make sure to follow Speed Gaming for more speedrunning and bingo related content.
Yep. Speed Gaming 2, 3, 4, all of them.
All of them. Alright, any last words from the runners?
Nope, thank you so much for the commentary.
Alright guys, and that does it for us. We'll all be heading out. It was a good race, and we will see y'all at the next race.
Goodbye everyone.